Okay, here we have this device that we are going to be able to recover in a very easy and simple way. In this video tutorial, we will explain step by step how to recover it. First of all, we have to be connected to a Wi-Fi network to be able to do this process. We connect to the network. After that, we will explain it step by step. But I am going to tell you something for those of you who are followers of our group, of our YouTube group, for those people who want to watch the video tutorials in advance. We will explain to you that you can join the members community and we will preview those videos so that you in that community can see what these video tutorials are in advance. So, you can solve the problem of deleting your account on your device. As you can see, our device has a screen lock, finally, with the forgotten Gmail account. What are we going to do to recover our device? Well, we are going to use the PC. We are going to use a tool. It is completely free. We are also going to explain step by step where you are going to download it. What do you have to do? Well, the first thing we're going to do is go to our PC here. We're going to look for our antivirus. We look for the antivirus here. We're going to be able to find an option that we're going to give it where it says protection against viruses and threats. We select that option. Then we click here where it says manage settings and we're going to deactivate this first option. We have to deactivate it, yes or yes. We have to deactivate it because if it's going to let us run the tool. What are we going to do? Well, here what we're going to do is look for our official page called davebysell.com. I mean Davidsell, just as it appears on the screen. Right as is, and then this option will appear that appears here as Android DB. We give the first option that says apps. Then we give this first option that says apps Davidsell. Having said that, we're going to go down here. We're going to be able to find a tool and we're going to be able to find the tool that we're going to run. We're going to go down. We're going to find it down here. We have it best flash tool, it's this one. We download it. After having downloaded it, we're going to extract. Then we are going to extract it. We are going to right click on it. We're going to right click and run it as administrator. We're going to run it as administrator. And we're going to click here to run it. We click yes and now the installation will begin. We click next. We click next, we give it this icon to create a shortcut and we click on install. Now it will install correctly. Here it is installing quickly. Then we click finish here. It will create what is a shortcut. As we can see, we already have that shortcut. Now what we're going to do is the following. We're going to wait for what is the program to come out. Here it is. As you can see, it will open. We're going to wait for it to open. If an update appears here, you're going to click on the X. Then you're going to click here where it says login. You're not going to do anything. Just click where it says start and it will start correctly. Since when it starts correctly, then what we're going to do next. Here we have several options. We have Qualcomm several. We have Huawei, Xiaomi, Motorola and other brands. But we are going to use the Xiaomi, but we are going to use the processor which is MediaTek. We select mediated. We leave it like that in automatic. We click here where it says Meta. Then we click here in service. Here we are going to click where it says reset PRP. We are going to click there. Now what are we going to do? We are going to turn off the device. We have to have it completely turned off. We turn it off. We leave it like that, turned off, and now we are only going to connect it. Nothing more. We wait 10 seconds, nothing more, we leave that connected, the device. And let's hope that our program does its entire process. The program will notify you when the device is completely ready. The account deleted. How do we know that the account was deleted and the process is finished? Is because the program will come out loading here and it will come out here FRP reset. Successful when it comes out loading, and then what you're going to do is turn it on. You can now disconnect it, turn it on. We're going to turn it on, and now, well, since we have done what is the process, now our device has to restart. If the process was successful, the accessibility option would not come out. That would be what it is. Let's see, wait a second. And as you can see, accessibility does not appear. That means that the process was successful. Now what are we going to do? Well, we are going to be able to configure it. We are going to explain the fastest and easiest way. But I also want to tell you that when we do this process with our device, we have some left. How are we going to correct those errors? Well, watching the video tutorial until the end. Because at the end of the video we will explain how to have your device without any errors. Now what we are going to do is disconnect what is the Wi-Fi networks. We do not have to have any SIM card entered in our device. Then we are going to click here where it says skip. We click on skip. Then we click here where it says do not copy. We click on more. Accept. We click here on skip because we are not going to have any. We are not going to enter any lock pin, none. We are not going to enter anything either because our device, as we were telling you, we have some errors, and how do we correct those errors? Well, watching here the final video. Now we click on finish, so we would have our device totally ready. What are we going to do? Correct the errors. Let's go the last option. Now we click here about the phone, we give it reset, and we are going to eliminate all this so that we have this device totally like new, free of any error. After it is completely reset, you are going to do the same configuration that we did. You give it skip, next. If you cannot connect to the Wi-Fi network and add all your data, Google account. If you don't have one, you can create a new one, and so on.